320. What kind of 320 you talking about, bro? So 275.60. $275.60. Yeah. Just a little 275, 60, 15. Small tire gang. The 325s or 345s are in the garage. The other garage. Got the McCar show wheels. I've got 345 40 17s in the other garage with show car wheels. They're 14 inches wide. Whoop. Storm. Yeah. Just finishing up. The guys got me started polishing the wheels last night on the live, and now I got to finish polishing the wheels. Can't be riding around with too clean and too dirty. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you go to my channel, you could see what it looks like with the 345s on the back. They're wide. She got a big booty. Hey, Hank. What you doing, pal? Looking for a spot to go eat something, huh? Yeah, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh, you want to take a walk around, do you? I'll take you around. We'll start at the back, huh? Sorry, it's a little wobbly because I'm carrying my tripod with me. Of course, it wants to dangle about. It's not very loud. I put mufflers on it, quieted it down. It sounds like a stock 1986 Fox body now. Not like old 302, just old push rod motors. What it sounds like now. Pretty quiet. I've got a couple cold start videos, and I've got a before and after cold start with the exhaust the way it used to be and with the exhaust the way it is now. If you're interested in watching that kind of stuff, should say cold start, and then somewhere in there there's a just a cold start and me backing out was with the old exhaust, and there's a cold start and the cold start with the old exhaust, cold start with new exhaust. Night and day difference. But like I said, my boys had me polishing wheels last night, so now I got to finish it. I'm not going to be able to sleep another night if I don't freaking finish polishing these wheels. Let's see. John Deere commented, but I don't see that comment on my phone. John Deere, sir. Yeah, I coined that many moons ago, and somebody stole it and put it on a T-shirt. Probably about 15, 16 years ago. I said that at a car meet, and about 2 years after that, there were T-shirts everywhere. Another missed opportunity. Another missed opportunity. I don't know why. I see your chat on my. See your message. It's like my chat stopped scrolling on my phone. Let's do this. I see now. I see it now. Let's see here. Let me go back to all messages. Ah, there you go. There you're back. Yeah, geez, 34 people watching me. I appreciate it. Stick around for at least 5 whole minutes. At least 5 minutes. I appreciate it. Hit that like button for me too. Usually there's more car repair content. I don't have any. I don't have any public. There we go. I don't have any public. It's just one turbo, one 88 millimeter turbo. I don't have any public car racing stuff because YouTube frowns upon that, and something about self-incrimination. You know, don't need to incriminate myself any more than I already do. Southern Square Body, what up? How you doing, man? John Deere, that is a 1986 Fox Body Mustang, the 86 GT T-top car. Were you here for the walk around, sir? Tuning an LS7. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got all the money doing LS7 stuff. You doing that with Fuel Tech or Holly or? It is and it isn't. They made a handful of T-top cars, but with a 4i car, which is what this is called, they're far and few between any that are at least left all in one piece. Yeah, Fox Body. Holly, is that the Terminator? What is it? The Terminator X? Or do you got to use the other Terminator for the automatic transmission? Dude, the car is honestly, it's filthy right now. Filthy. Look at that water spots. Look at that. You can almost see the flop. You can almost see the flop right there where it goes root beer at the lighting. Oh, hey, look, here's me. Hi, everybody. Hmm. Yeah, at least 10 horsepower. I tell you what, though, what I was surprised by is I did those mufflers to quiet this thing down, and it actually spools up faster now. Just accelerating, not flooring it, but just heavy acceleration actually spools faster, which is odd because I would think it would be more restrictive, but it actually starts pulling real good. This on E85 on 10 pounds, it's 700 ish, a touch over, not much. That's wheel horsepower. On 93 and 10 pounds, it made 655. So it's on E85, better fuel system, uh, a lot of other stuff. So it should have brought it up at least in the 700s. Yeah, I know. I know. 700 ain't shit these days. You know, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, it had been a rocket ship, and people would be like, oh man, holy shit. Yeah. This is a Varu. This is a Gen 1 Coyote motor. It came out of a 2014 Mustang. Yeah, 700 ain't shit anymore, but it's one of the fastest cars in the area, which I'm kind of proud of that because there are some really fast cars, at least in the group of cars that I associate with. It's not keeping up with no Huron or anything like that or built GTRs, but from 1,000 horsepower, 1,000 horsepower under, my car is in the top 10% of the fastest cars around. Oh yeah, I know it. Yeah, that's the goal with this eventually is to pull that motor out and sleeve it and have head games local here in Florida. Have him do the cylinder heads for me, do forged rods and pistons, and get it to make about 1,300 wheel. But that always snowballs. It'll snowball because my clutch is rated for 800. The transmission's rated for honestly right at what I'm making torque wise. So snowball effect. Different clutch, different transmission. Do you go turbo 350? Do you do a 400? Do you stay manual and drop 8K on a manual transmission that'll handle? It's one of those things. But right now, I'm not in the position to start throwing money back at this. So it's a great cruiser. It does absolutely fine. It still gets 20 miles to the gallon on E85. Uh, I enjoy it, and the things that roll up next to me, generally, I gap the shit out of them. Um, it's fun. It's a fun car. I can drive it anywhere. You know, I don't have to worry about that 1,000 horsepower life or big cams or you know. Good time. What up? Shit, I don't think I've waxed this thing in probably 6 months or so. We did take it to Cars and Coffee last weekend. Picked up a few people liking it, peeped them, taking photos and such, which is cool. And I don't get a whole lot of, well, generally it'll draw a crowd, but it's usually with the older crowd that it draws a crowd. The younger kids, they don't know what it is to begin with, but they'll generally see that big ass turbo under there and be interested in it. And Jamie's sending me a bunch of stuff, a bunch of photos, door panel photos. Can't look at those right now, bro. I'm a little busy. It's not a chick magnet. Most girls don't even know what the hell it is. You know, but I'm married, so it's good that it's not. I get more dude love than I do anything else. Yeah, get more dude love than anything else. But it's cool. At that Cars and Coffee, I did talk to a guy that's interested in doing a coyote swap on a Fox body, and maybe some content coming my way, which is good because I would like to do another build, and it scratches that itch. Building somebody else's car, it scratches that itch that I have to build this one, and plus it might put a few dollars in my pocket, which is great. I could use a few dollars. I've got everything I need. I've done this one. It's not that hard as long as you got all the right parts. A matter of bolting it all in and wiring it all up. Oh, you want to see the turbo again, bud? All right, I'll walk you back. This time. Give you an idea how big that is. Oh, you like that, do you? Yeah. It's tight. It's a big ass turbo fitting in a small hole. It's tight fit, but it's in there. I know a lot of people are sick of seeing this angle, but it seems to be the one that catches everybody's eye. Hey, look, you can see me. Hi. I'm a goofball, by the way. Big freaking goofball. Yeah. My dang roof leaks and it's dripping water on top of the car and it's water staining it. Really, really irritating. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. You can see a little bit of that root beer in there. Yeah. See some of the scratches too. Oh yeah. Dubai, sweet. One of the richest capitals, right? Hey, you know what? For the right price, this can be yours. And you can ship it from Florida right to Dubai. And you can be the coolest cat around. What up, Layton? Long time no see, bud. I don't know what it costs you to ship this thing from Florida to Dubai. I can imagine it's going to cost a pretty penny if it doesn't get stolen in transport. Is that American dollars? If that's American dollars, come on down here and get it. Is that US? What is that? USD? Yeah, I hear that. But hey, if you insure it for the right amount, it could be a win-win for you. Anyway, let me get my old ass down here and polish this wheel. They ain't gonna polish itself. I do that tailpipe too. I won't be able to see the chat from here, so I'll be down here on the floor. I can't. I got my TV on up there with the chat going, but I can't see it. That's still a little too far away. Right now, this is insured for $25K through collector car insurance. If it's stolen or wrecked or whatever, I'll at least make back some of the money I got in it. Yeah. Yeah. That's from that's from doing the other wheels. Pretty grody. Pretty grody. I'm a big Chemical Guys fangirl. I love me some Chemical Guys products. That's for dang sure. This stuff is wheel polish, or actually, it's heavy metal polish, is what it is. It is just the best thing next to sliced bread. If you like sliced bread. Not much for content, but I figure I get on here and talk to the people, see what's shaking, see how everybody's doing on the Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Feels like a Wednesday. Appreciate everybody coming in and hanging out. Talk a little bit of shit. These wheels are a little bit of a pain in the ass to polish because all the little nooks and crannies. I don't know how the hell I picked up water stains on these, but I dang sure did. This thing doesn't get driven in the rain. It only gets driven on nice days. Sorry if you guys are talking to me. I can't see what you're saying. Please hold. I will get to you. Uno momento, por favor. You're in Dubai, man. Word on the street is you can pretty much pick up anything out there dirt cheap. You know, you get supercars, stupid cheap. You know, Lamborghinis and Ferraris and Bentleys and shit like stupid cheap. But that may just be the you know bullshit you see on the internet. It's like their cars are so cheap they just leave them on the side of the road and walk away. Need to get another camera. That's what I need to do. Another camera so you guys can watch me, and then I can have my chat down in front of my face so I can see what you guys are talking about. I might be talking shit. Might be saying good things that I'm missing. That is shining like a new nickel. It sure is. Really should take them off and do this. Just hit it with the Powerball. Hit that Powerball on this thing and really make it sheen. And I wouldn't have the wheel studs in the way. But I'm just basically knocking the dust off. Getting that embedded brake dust out of there. Nothing fancy. I think I got it all. Looks better. Looks much better. More better. Yeah. Oh. And you get old, your knees get to hurting. What's going on over here, peeps? Hey, Dark Horse, what up? The Dark Horse, you want all kinds of expensive shit. Oh, y'all have just been talking amongst yourselves. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Slow White, what up? Oh man, I saw that video, and if they honestly come out with that car is gonna sell out before it even hits the showroom floor. Yusuf, Yusuf, Yusuf. Rodrigo Gonzalez. Hola, mi hombre. Mi hombre. I told I've been saying that wrong. DJ, what up? Sorry, guys, I'm scrolling back right now. Zephyr Pro 40 polish. That's the stuff, huh? I've never heard of it. Yeah, skinny jeans. Make him some tacos, some chicken tacos. Oh yeah, I saw those. Saw those photos. All right. Oh, there we go. I reached all the way back. Let me go back down. I'm the expert. No, yeah, dark horse. It'll come. It'll come in time, buddy. Whoop. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm back. I was looking at your photos. I'm back. I was checking out your photos. It looks good with the black screws in there. Looks nice. You're gonna need more than a factory dark horse, bro. I was gapping those things when I was data logging my car. I literally gave a guy like a 10 car head start. Get this tailpipe up. Whoa, a little excited. Me, now should go get my other phone holder. Get you guys down ground level. And see what's going on. Yeah. You like that? Yeah? Like that, Daddy? Yeah? I'm a weirdo. Don't hold it against me. Yeah. There we go. I can see myself in that. Not too shabby. Let's move right along this other wheel and get that one knocked out. Yeah. Maybe I'll go inside and make some chicken tacos if the boss isn't already on top of that. Da 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 da. Da da da. Let's see. There you go. Yeah, that's a good shot. We'll finish this wheel there, skinny jeans. I will be right in. Unless you want to just go ahead and start. It's got a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Throw your chicken in there. Sear it up on both sides. Don't burn it. Just sear it till it's got a little bit of brown in it. Pull it out of the pan. 2 forks and shred it. Shred it all into delicious bite-sized pieces. And then throw it all back in the pan once you shred it and cook it till it's, done. And then put your seasoning in there and cook it just like you would if it was hamburger. I think Tito's doing some kind of car meet in Lakeland. They're Slow White. Friday night, he's talking to me about it. I think it's going to start in Lakeland and they're going to go out to Tampa or some shit because they're doing something in Tampa. But I was telling him that it's not a very good idea drive his car with that bent tie rod end all the way out to Tampa. Because that damn tie rod end took a hit when he wrecked his car. And if that joint comes apart, he's gonna wreck that motherfucker again, and he really needs to put a tie rod end inner and outer on that so he doesn't lose that wheel. Yeah, I told him when we finished it that he really needed to do that before he really gets any big miles on that thing. And I said, I probably wouldn't race nobody neither. And he's out there roll racing people and shit. Like, that fucking tie rod end could give out. That joint on that tie rod end give out at any minute, because they got hit. They got whacked. It was on the side that took all of the impact. And that tie rod end is bent. It's bent pretty good. And he's just out there fucking ripping that motherfucker. Man, flirting with fucking disaster, dude. Flirting with disaster. Everybody knows that song. Well, some of you might know that song. And I'll take you guys inside. Yak with you while I'm cooking up some food. Not gonna be no ain't gonna be no cooking show or nothing, but maybe some of y'all might learn how to make something other than mac and cheese. But it's too late. Too late. Too late. Oh yeah. See that thing coming around, don't you? Shave your face in that thing. Always like to wash these after I polish them. Get all the polish out of the crevasses, if you would. But we ain't doing that right now. So what? You still on here? You still in the house there, bud? You gonna bring that fucking thing over here tomorrow after work? Just when you think you've wiped everything off, you see more. See more. So much. There we go. Oh, really gives the old elbow a workout, that's for sure. I'm gonna end up pulling these fuckers off of here tomorrow. Pull them off and wash them and wash the insides. That looks all right. Yeah, that looks all right. Sheened up pretty good. Sheened up pretty good. Hey, what's up, bud? Thank you. I appreciate that. There we go. Oh, look, there's me. Yee. Oh, there's two fingers. It's not just one. Well, Hannah, you can get one. You can get one right now. Everything's got a price, my friend. Everything's got a price. Big selling point for this one is this thing. Oh, that over yonder ways. That blue doodad sticking up. I tell you what, it sucks getting old. You guys get in your 30s, start counting backwards. Whew. I didn't start counting backwards till I was in my 40s, and I think it was too late. Lando. Yes, it will. Hey, Tyler, everything's got a price. No, it's the only welder I got now. I can't let that one go. Can't let that one go. It's the only one I got now. Right here. There you go. I'll show you some truck porn. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, any V8, with a turbo in it puts in work. Just a matter how much boost it can handle. You know, this is on 10 pounds, and it'll be okay on 12. Dark Horse isn't making any videos right now. He's doing posts and wish lists. Yeah, I told him he needs to start making videos and stuff, but he's a little occupied doing other things. Where the hell did my coffee go? No, this combination hasn't been down a drag strip. Honestly, this car hasn't been down a drag strip in probably 8 years. When I first built it, when it was NA, it went down to track to data log it, and it run a 1042. When it was NA, babying it down the track, essentially shifting it slow and such. It gets a lot of Mexico runs. It sees a lot of Mexico action. Yeah, they came out pretty good. So I'll end up going anal on it and pulling them off and washing the back sides and scrubbing them with the Brillo pad, cleaning it all back up, and then washing the wheels and getting the little crevices that I couldn't get. Probably put those center caps on a buffer. That's good enough for now. Good enough for now. Yeah, it's 275/60 is what's on there. You know, every time this car has gone to the track, it's always broke something. The last time it was on a drag strip, it ripped everything, all the rear suspension out from underneath the car, and that set me back and cost me a big pile of money. So I really don't give a shit what it runs in a quarter mile. Honestly, I know it's in the nines. How deep in the nines, I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's quick, man. It's quick. It ain't no slouch. It's run some pretty good horsepower cars that are making 900. It's run some pretty good races. There's 17s. It's a 17, or I'm sorry, what the hell am I saying? I'm thinking about my pony wheels. They're 15 3.5s in the front and 15 by 10s in the back. See the 20 to 24 Mustangs stop, go down the track, snap that rear suspension. So much nowadays, these new cars ain't like them old ones. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I mean, stock ones, I mean, they're doing all right. They'll break an axle because they're independent rear cars, but they'll break an axle. But there's always upgrades and suspension stuff you could do to make them really, really cook. You know, uh, it really doesn't have a name, honestly. It really doesn't have a name. I've called it many names, but it really doesn't have you know, a name per se. It de- Lando, it honestly it depends on what you want to do with the car or truck or whatever you're building. Whether you want to go turbo or you want to go supercharger, that's really where it falls down. Superchargers a little less maintenance than a turbo, so I hear. My turbo has been maintenance free. I've not had to do one thing to it, but I don't race the car every weekend. I don't beat on it as like other people may. So I've really had to do no maintenance to this turbo other than putting it on. But superchargers, man, are good from go. Turbos, they can be a little laggy, and there's just there's too many variables there. Yeah. If you want instant torque, go with a supercharger. If you want a car that works well and is well rounded and still has good drivability, I would go with a turbo because I can idle this car down the road in traffic 10, 15 mile an hour and not have to worry about it surging, not have to worry about the supercharger getting stupid hot. Don't have to worry about IATs. So my vote's for turbo. But if you want, you want a torque monster that's, you know, just going to rip your freaking head off, I'd go supercharger. You know, if you like just doing burnouts and stoplight to stoplight, fucking around, and go supercharger. But if you want a good cruiser, I would go turbo. Twins are better. Well, it all depends if you're talking about fuel economy, but you don't build these things wanting fuel economy. I got lucky with mine because it still gets, you know, 20 miles to the gallon. But that's not driving it hard. You know, if I drive it hard and get into boost and fuck around a lot, yeah, it drinks fuel pretty good. It's got two 545 Walbro pumps in the tank, and they're going all the time. So they, you know, it'll drink it if I give it to it. Ah, Brazil. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Cool, Lathan. Dark Horse is a pretty cool kid. Sixty-four people watching right now. That's awesome. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate it. Stick them up. No trucks, man? Really? Why not a truck? Like a, you know, get you something cool. You know, put your LS on a S10 or C10 or old square body. I mean, I don't know, man. I no hate on no trucks. Oh, well, come on down, bud. Come on down. Hang out with us. Brazio. I'm probably putting an Italian accent on that accidentally. Yeah, I appreciate them subs, man. I appreciate everybody subscribing, watching my stuff, man. I finally hit 2,000 watched hours, which is a freaking milestone. Honestly, it's been a struggle getting watched hours, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's just the, you know, I mean, there's 59 of you on here. Is it, you know, go check out a video and leave me a comment and tell me if the content's crap or, you know, it's decent or, you know, worth watching. You know, I'm playing around with CapCut trying to edit and get my video quality a little better. You know, I'm working on it. I'm working on my YouTube game. I tried to do a live with the laptop, and unfortunately, it is an old laptop, and it was not happy. So I had to end it with the quickness and move on back to my cell phone. But there's a lot more options when you use the thanks, Anonymous. I appreciate that comment, man. That's fucking phenomenal. I do what I can. Oh, that's right. I was looking for my coffee. No more Jack and Cokes, guys. No more Jackson Cokes. Had a bug in there. Make sure I ain't got no more bugs in there. I got another bug in there, or is that just an air bubble? Let's see. I think it's clean. It's clean to me. Shit. Who said they want to? Somebody want to buy this thing? Who's Joe? Joe, where you at? Joe, this can be yours. Everything's got a price, Mr. Joe. Everything's got a price. England, I won the Powerball in America. Are you a U.S. citizen? I don't know. Well, I don't know how the Powerball works, but you know, my luck, my luck is so bad. If it wasn't for bad luck, I wouldn't have any luck at all. I mean, I have bad luck. Listen, this is how bad my luck is. I'll tell it to you straight. I could jump into a barrel of titties and come out sucking a dick. That's how bad my luck is. Anonymous. You're way too generous, my friend. Way too generous. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, my luck is horrendous. Shit. Somebody, somebody came and brought me 120K for this car. I'd go give them an old fashioned in the back in the backyard. Like, is spit on that or what? I was telling my wife the other day, somebody offered me 30K for this thing, it'd be gone. It would be gone. Dark horse, you don't know what an old fashioned is, bud? Oh, you had an 84. I had an 83. I had an 83. Let's see if you can see it. Right up here. Whoop. Yeah, there you go. I had an 83 GT car. Yeah, a little closer. There you go. That was 83 I had right there. Right. Yeah, this car that you're looking at right now used to have a 418. It was a 351 60 over high compression. Thanks, man. I've had a lot of nice stuff in my day. You know, junk, but nice junk, I guess. This has got a Gen 1 Coyote in it. It's a Gen 1 out of a 2014 Mustang. That's an 88. Yeah. All right. I'll do this. I'll do this again. I did this earlier for everybody. There you go. Okay. Dinner bell is ringing. Yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. A friend of mine back home shipped that down here for me when I was doing the turbo kit, and I was having a bunch of problems, and he shipped it down here so I could put it on and try it, and then I ended up trying it and liking it, so I left it on and sent him some money for it. Daryl Cox from DCR with the red sled SRT4. I don't know who that is. Oh, 0671. Hell yeah. That would have a single carburetor or the dual carburetors? Yeah. I tell you, man, I was a diehard carburetor guy for years. Would never think about doing fuel injection until I did this car. The reliability, dependability of fuel injector motor is just, it's phenomenal. You can't go wrong. There's a downside to running this turbo. It's honestly, it's too big it's too big, honestly. But the 76 that was on it, the back housing was just too small, and it was creating a lot of back pressure and giving me all kinds of problems. So I had to go bigger for the bigger back housing. Yeah, Windsor, man, dude, my Windsor, the Windsor that used to be in this car, it would pin you in the seat, and it would still be spinning the tires, and it would still pin you back in the seat. That motor ran really well. It was a 418 solid roller Windsor. It ran only on C16. It was a C16 race fuel only car, and it had a C4 in it. It was fast. That thing was fast. Yeah, yeah. I had a lot of traction issues with mine and trying to figure out the trans brake and shit. So that car run 1030s, spinning, screwing up the launch, bad 60 foots. They run 1030s at 136 mile an hour. They had good mile an hour, but it was just, you know, dummy me not having the experience and know how. I ended up just getting pissed off at the trans brake and just started foot braking the car. Old police interceptor van. Those were the ones to get, man. Them old cop car motors. They were a bit more beefy for some reason. Hey, it's because they used all the 70s blocks out. 486. Wow. Yeah, I ran 410s in that car. 410s in a C4. I think I got it to 60 foot good once, and it was like a 1060. A 101 with a 160. And that was the only time I got that car to make a good 60 foot. .373. 373 is a good gear. 7.3 gas. Oh yeah, yeah. The 7.3 gas motor. What's that? The Godzilla, right? Is that the Godzilla or the one that's newer than the Godzilla? Yeah, I've got well, because it's a turbo car, I've got 373s in this right now, and it's a great gear. It's a good all around gear. It's good stoplight to stoplight, and it's good down the big end. You know, when you're screwing around in Mexico. Don't you fool around with that. Don't you fool around with that, Dark Horse. You leave that damn car alone. If you get that, you just leave that car alone. Give you guys something else to look at. While I'm cleaning up the shop here. Dinner bells are ringing. Fat boy got to eat, you know. Pleasantly plump, as I like to say. Yeah. Yeah. Don't you modify it. Just don't pull that coyote out of there. Because you make more power of that coyote than you will that 7.3. I'm sure that was probably loud as fuck. My apologies. But it's too late. Too late. Let me see here. Let me back up a little bit. This lift was $3,500 or $3,000, and that is a AMGO, AMGO. Oh, I know you're gonna put 100K in that car, of course, easy. Oh, absolutely, yeah. Dark Horse twin turbos, 1,000 wheel all day long, and that'll be more than enough. More than enough power for you there, Dark Horse. More than enough. You got to get used to driving that thing stock. That's going to be your first car. That's going to be a lot, a lot to take on your first car. All right, what are the Dark Horses? What 435 horsepower? somewhere in there. Enough. It's got enough power for a stock car. You're not going to need to. You're not going to need to mod that until you're used to that. Don't make a statistic out of yourself. Be a typical Mustang owner. Don't be catching no curbs, homie. Be catching no curbs. Yeah, definitely more than enough. Shit, my first car was a 72 Chevelle. Had a 355 and a 350 transmission. That thing was plenty fast for me. You know, when I was 16. Hell yeah. All right, boys and girls. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate the hell out of it. And check out the rest of the stuff, rest of the content on my channel. Watch it, man. Watch it for a few minutes. I appreciate it. All right, everybody. Y'all take it easy.